So I'm sitting here at Elevate Coffee Company, and I was hanging out with Pastor Caleb, and sitting in front of him was one of his old friends that he's known since seminary. And all of a sudden, this guy named Rob, which was his friend, he went over to the gentleman sitting next to him, and he's like, "Hey, can I pray for you?" This gentleman had a stroke, and about 5 years ago, and so they both stood up, and then all of a sudden they started laying hands on him, and I was like, "Hey, Caleb, let's go do this." And so we walked outside and got to pray for this gentleman named Wendell. As we're praying for him, healing started taking place. His body was completely healed of a stroke that happened 5 years ago. Rob then soon after that was like, "Hey man, you need to get baptized. And do you want to get baptized?" So all of a sudden, 3 of us are sitting there and driving in a car to a house that we don't even know, bring them swimming shorts, and we get into a pool, and we're talking about what this next step means and who Jesus really wants him to be. And this gentleman's name is Wendell. He gets baptized. And he comes up out of the water, just hugs Rob, and it was so cool to see and get the moment of truth behind what Jesus promises us. Man, spontaneous baptism today, it was just ridiculous to see who God truly is, and his power of not only healing but of restoring a relationship back with him. It says that, I once was lost but now I'm found, and it's so true, because this guy named Wendell, who had no clue who Jesus was, all of a sudden knew who Jesus was and experienced the life change. That old man was put to death, and up out of that water came a new person, that smiling face that when he came out of the water, he was so excited. And the first thing he says, "I gotta go tell my friend." And it's so inspiring, because when you have that life change, you see the life change, and then you want to share it with other people. And so I just want to encourage whoever's watching this video to get inspired. And if you haven't been baptized, man, talk to someone. Talk to someone on this page, talk to me, and we can definitely make that happen, because that next step of baptism is definitely your next step and to growing closer to who Christ is. And it's taking a public dedication of saying, "Hey, this is my Savior. I believe in him 100%, and I'm willing to sacrifice anything for him."